Alright, what's up everybody? Shane here from Coast Longboarding, and today I'm excited to share with you a brand new piece of longboarding technology. Coast Longboarding is evolving, and so is the surf skate industry. So we have decided to adapt and evolve together. What we have here is Coast Longboarding's premium surf skate system featuring Double Carve Technology. This is the best and most adaptable surf skate technology for a longboard. Cool, so what are you looking at and what sets it apart from other surf skate systems on the market? So what you're looking at is a Double Reverse Kingpin longboard truck equipped with 4 high rebound barrel bushings, providing 2 adjustable pivot points to improve your turning radius while maintaining stability at high speeds. Yeah! The premium Coast Longboarding surf skate system featuring Double Carve Technology can transform any longboard or skateboard into the ultimate carving and pumping machine. Hell yeah. Another unique feature of our surf skate system is the fact that it is symmetrically balanced, meaning that the surf skate components go on both ends of the longboard or skateboard, whatever kind of board you want to put it on. It can transform any board into a surf skate carving pumping machine. All right, so how is it balanced and why is it different than other surf skate systems? Most other surf skate systems have a high responsive surf skate truck on the front of the board and a standard truck on the back, which makes it impossible to skate backwards because it's not made for that. But our system is sturdy and stable going both directions. That's how stable it is, which allows you to have it on both sides of your board. So in the skate park environment, when you go up and back down a ramp, you're riding switch, and a surf skate you can't ride backwards, so it just doesn't work. So you'd have to kick, turn, or whatever. But with this system, you can ride backwards or switch with no issue at all. A huge plus to this surf skate system is the fact that there are 2 adjustable bushing pivot points, which can be adjusted and modified to the rider's desired specifications. Adding the Double Carve surf skate system to your longboard will unlock the ability to pump and propel yourself without having to put your feet on the ground. That's a huge benefit of this system and surf skate in general. A lot of people like surf skates because you can put it on flat ground and start to propel yourself without having to kick. But the speed on a surf skate maxes out because the system is so responsive. This system allows you quick, responsive pumps to accelerate at low speeds, but then also it allows you to maintain pushing deeper and harder carves as you go faster, as you gain speed. So immediately the experienced skateboarders and longboarders are gonna say, goal wing, sidewinders, it's already been done. This is different, but they are designed by the same guy. Straight from the inventor himself, Al Williams, the creator of the Double Carve system, is also the inventor of the Sidewinder trucks. So what's the difference? Sidewinder double bushing trucks are traditional kingpin, and these are reverse kingpin. And so that's a huge difference. Traditional skateboard trucks, and you can see that the kingpin actually goes behind the hanger. And then reverse kingpin longboard trucks, the kingpin goes through the hanger. So there's the 2 side by side, and you can see the difference. So they both have bushings, they both have kingpins, and they both work by tilting the hanger. So what's the difference? Why is there even a difference? Reverse kingpin trucks are usually wider, and because of the decreased angle on the hanger, they're more stable for high speeds, which is why longboarders like them. Moving along from traditional kingpin to reverse kingpin to surf skate. So what's the big difference between these? Surf skates, you can see this surf skate truck has a spring pivot point and a bushing pivot point. So there's two separate pivot points, which allows the board to pretty much turn once and then turn again, because there's two different points of turning, two different points of tilting on the trucks. So here's a waterborne surf adapter. So this can go on any board into a double pivot point setup, as long as your truck fits in the base plate. Which brings us to a double reverse kingpin longboard truck. This reverse kingpin system is the perfect coevolution of longboarding and surfskate, because this system maintains the feeling of pumping your regular reverse kingpin trucks at high speeds, but also improves your turning radius and the responsiveness. So this is a kind of a combination between stable longboard trucks and responsive surfskate technology. This is the only truck on the market capable of a 4-barrel bushing pivot system. Here's my board. We're gonna throw it on this. All right, boom. I forgot how light it is. It's so light. The double reverse kingpin setup, you have the base plate right here and the hanger, but then you have this middle piece which allows you to put a kingpin in that base plate and a kingpin through the hanger. We're going to install these with the wedge that should make up for how much higher it sits up. There we go, that's the new setup. All right, there we go, we got it built. We got the setup. All right, let's skate it. Wow, it's amazing how trucks go. Let me see that. From my point of view, I want you to see how much turn you get in these trucks. Wow. Wow, it turns so fast that you can get the short little acceleration pumps that you get on a surf skate. You can get those short quick pumps, but the stability is still there. So once you start going faster, you can do the big pumps that I'm used to. I'm going to tighten up the trucks. That way I think I can hold my carves a little bit harder. Here's what I'm looking at. It moves a little bit, but not as much as that. So I think I'm just going to tighten this kingpin for now. This is a really sharp turn, and with my reverse kingpin trucks, there's no way I'd be able to take this turn. All right, let's take it in the bowl. out of breath now. When my momentum starts to slow down, the increased turning radius allows me to pump and then quickly gain speed again. I think the benefits of the double carve system are really going to help people ride their longboard in the skate park at lower speeds. One thing I really like about our double carve system is its versatility in almost any application of the sport. So you can put this on any board. You can see we can put this system on a freestyle board and use it as a pumper and commuter where you can gain speed and go far. Or you can put it on my big longboard and still rock the skate park with the extremely tight turns. Or you can even put it on a short board and improve the turning radius and responsiveness of any board. This is really an all-around great component for any application of the sport. I mean, I guess regular skateboarders wouldn't want it because it's heavy, so it'd be hard to kickflip and whatever. But there's two different kinds of pumps. There's two different kinds of pumping. Longboarding and reverse kingpin longboard trucks are usually a deep push pump. But surfskate technology feels more like a slide wiggle pump. The slide wiggle pump is what allows you to take advantage of the surfskate mechanism and accelerate and propel yourself. But most surf skates max out because you can only wiggle so fast. But the double carve system allows you to get that initial sharp turning radius, quick wiggles, and you can grow your pump into a big push as you gain speed. The stability of the 4-barrel bushing system is what allows you to do that and keep the stability at high speeds. And that's why this is a unique system. We got the skate park test out of the way, but I think most longboarders are going to utilize the double carve system on flat land in the everyday use of their longboards, not in the skate park. So we went ahead and we put it on a Flex 3 loaded Vanguard, but we're excited to test out these other decks too. So we have two Canadian maple decks that are both a little bit harder. I noticed when I was pumping on the flat land with the loaded Vanguard that a lot of my energy got absorbed by the flex of the board, and I think using a little bit of shorter, a little bit stiffer deck is going to allow me to put that energy into the pump, which will propel me forward. Cool. I'm going to try it on the short board first just because it's so different than what I'm used to. I can really push the carves wider. Cool. All right, now I'm gonna try this one. All right, cool. Now you got the scoop on the latest and greatest addition to the surf skate industry. Have we convinced you to try it? Check out coastlongboarding.com. Get your hands on our premium surf skate system featuring Double Carve Technology. And unlock unlimited potential for your board. You can add this surf skate system to any Lost Coast Longboarding complete. So just check out coastlongboarding.com. Get your hands on a custom hand-painted longboard with the addition of the ultimate carving setup.
Woo!